Hi loves, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be a full face tutorial on this look right here. Plus it's going to be a testing new makeup and kind of like a makeup haul as well. So yeah, there's a lot going on in today's video, so I'm gonna just get straight to the point. I have a lot of products to show you guys, so I'm gonna run through them fairly quickly because like I said, this is going to be a full face tutorial as well and kind of like a first impressions as well. So yeah, we're just gonna go straight into it. So I want to show you guys all of my blush related stuff first because I have a lot of stuff. I do have 9 out of the 12 Juvia's Place liquid blushes, but the new shades that I wanted to show you guys that I just recently picked up, they're not new to the line, but they are new as far as to me. These are the only 2 that I had left to purchase, but they were always sold out. And that's another thing as well that I want to disclaim for this video. A lot of this makeup, probably majority of it, is not new, but it is new to me. This is my first time trying it out. So like I said, I did have a lot of blush products, so unfortunately I was not able to use these ones in today's video, but please be sure to subscribe so you guys can see how these work, because I will be using these in my next video, either the Coral Rose or the Pink Lady. But yeah, these are the 2 shades that I needed to pick up. I'm gonna swatch just a few things, you guys. I probably said that I wasn't going to, but I can't help it. So yeah, that's what that shade looks like. It is so beautiful. I highly recommend that you get this shade because fall is literally right around the corner. And then we have this shade Pink Lady, which this liquid blush goes perfectly with Volume 4 blush, I believe, which is the really bright pinky shades, which is like the dupe for the Dior blush. So yeah, you guys, that is what that looks like. So pretty. That's another reason why I stay away from swatches on my channel, because my camera doesn't really pick up the color as well. So yeah, that's what that looks like. They're so beautiful. So next we can move on to OneSize. I did pick up 2 new blushes from OneSize. One is in the shade, I'm gonna put it on the screen because I don't want to say it, but yeah. But yes, you guys, this is what it looks like. The blushes always come in the pink packaging, and this is what the shade looks like, y'all. It is so gorgeous. I actually have this blush on right now. So yeah, you guys, if you aren't familiar with OneSize's blushes, it does come with 3 different finishes. The top one is a cream, the middle one is a matte powder, and then the last one is a shimmery powder. So if you want that extra added glow, you can definitely go in with the bottom shade. So yeah, I love these so freaking much. So yeah, that is the one shade that I've been wanting for a long time, but it was always sold out. And then the next shade that I got is Girly Pop, which is this beautiful hot pink shade. And this is what that one looks like. It is so beautiful, you guys. The freaking highlight shade is insane, you guys. It looks so intense. Like, I don't know if you'll be able to tell on right here. I don't know if you can tell, but it's real reflective and it's so nice. Like that on the cheekbone or over top of your blush, it will be beautiful. Like this shade is gorgeous, and like I said, just like the last one, cream, powder, and then you get your shimmery shade. So yeah, I was really excited to finally get my hands on this one. I'm so sorry if this seems rushed, y'all, but I haven't ate all day. It is 3 going on 4. I am starving, so we're just gonna run through this stuff. So like I said, we're just gonna keep it in the blush family for right now. I did pick up 5 different blushes from Rem Beauty. These are what the shades look like. There is one that I'm gonna show you guys now that I wish that I could return because it's a little bit too light for my complexion. It didn't look like it was that light when I would look up reviews on it, but it's actually a little bit too light. If I paired it with a liquid blush, then I can make it work. But yes, this is what the first shade looks like. It is in the shade Sun Pop. Now my lighting is gonna wash out everything that I'm showing you anyway, so I know it looks super light on camera, but it's not that light. But yeah, you guys, it is this beautiful peachy, like electric peachy kind of shade. That's the best way I can describe it. Then the next blush that I got is this beautiful Barbie pink. It is in the shade Pinking of You. And that last one, I don't know if I told y'all, but it was called Sun Pop. I think I did tell y'all that though. But yeah, so that's what this one looks like a really pretty dolly pink. The next shade that I got is very beautiful, you guys. It's kind of similar to Girly Pop. The shade is Strawberry Nebula, and that is what this one looks like. A very intense hot pink, kind of like a fuchsia shade. It is really gorgeous, you guys. I really like this shade a lot. Definitely perfect for the summertime. So the next two shades that I got is actually my favorite. This is literally my favorite kind of tone of blushes. It's ones that's pretty much on the orangey terracotta side, and it blends very nicely into your bronzer. I was actually going to use one of these shades today, but I decided to go with something with a little bit more color. So yeah, this first one is Stars in the Sand, which is beautiful, you guys. It almost looks like a bronzer, but it's not. It's actually a blush, but it blends so well into your bronzer. And if you just want not any like colorful pinky peachy blush, you just want something to look really nice and bronzy and warm and just give you like that sun-kissed glow, then this kind of shade of blush is perfect for you if you're going for that look. So that's what this one looks like. And then the last blush that I have to show you guys from Rim Beauty is in the shade Jupiter Moon, which is very, very similar to Stars in the Sand, but it is a little bit lighter. So I can go ahead and do a comparison for you guys, like a side by side, just so you can see. I'm literally obsessed with makeup, so something can be very similar and I'll still get it. Like, I'll get both of them. But yeah, as you can see, Jupiter Moon is a little bit lighter than Stars in the Sand, but they're pretty much the same kind of blush. So I could definitely use like Jupiter Moon if I still want that bronzy look, but not as intense. Hey guys, so my camera ended up dying, so I'm just gonna pick up where I left off, or at least where I think I left off. So now I'm gonna talk about the Rim Beauty bronzer. I only got one bronzer from them because this is the shade that just seemed more suitable for my skin tone. And this is what the shade looks like. I love this bronzer so much, you guys. I actually have it on today. It is gorgeous. I love the warmth that it gives my skin. It's not too red, but it just has the perfect amount of warmth. So yeah, this is definitely going to be like my go-to bronzer from now on. So since we just talked about a bronzer, we can go ahead and move on to the Juvia's Place Cream Bronzer. This is in the shade Amber, and this is what I have on today as well. And I absolutely love this product, you guys. I feel the exact same way about this product that I do for the Rim Beauty one. It's very red. It pulls a lot of red undertones. However, it is really nice on the skin, and it doesn't give too much of a red undertone to where it just looks like I've been burnt in the freaking sun. This looks very nice on the skin, you guys, and it just gives me the perfect amount of warmthness. So I really do like that a lot. And it's not super matte either. It does give you a little bit of a glow. And I can go ahead and swatch this shade for you guys. Yeah, that's what that shade looks like. It is literally gorgeous. I love it so much. And as you can see, as I'm turning it, you can see the light reflecting on it. It's very glowy. So I actually have two more blushes to talk about, you guys. I did pick up the Patrick Ta Cream and Powder Duo blushes. I got the shade She's Given and She's Baked. So She's Given is definitely described as a blue tone pink, which is gorgeous, you guys. I love this so much. Like, the tone is just perfect for pretty much any skin tone, but definitely for your deeper skin tones and medium skin tones. So yeah, the cream is at the top and it has like a little flap, and then it has the powder right here. It is literally gorgeous. I love this shade so much. So the next shade is pretty much my favorite kind of tone of blushes. It is a deep brown terracotta kind of shade, and I've definitely used the heck out of this. So yeah, like I said, it's literally the same as the last one, the cream at the top and then the powder at the bottom. I'll swatch this shade. I'll go ahead and swatch She's Given too, since I'm swatching this one, but I love this one so much. And then the powder is right under it. So this is the cream, and then this is the powder. Hopefully you guys can tell what it looks like. So this is what this one looks like. It's kind of sheer, you guys, so hopefully you can be able to see, but it is beautiful on the skin. I haven't used the cream one, but I have used the powder before by itself, and it was gorgeous. So yeah, those are the Patrick Ta blushes. That was pretty much it for all of the blushes, you guys. Now we can move on to a couple of highlighters that I picked up. I wanted to move on to the highlighters because we were just talking about Patrick Ta, and the two highlighters that I got is from Patrick Ta as well. So I did end up picking up the, what is this? This is a very long title. It is the Major Glow Cream Powder Light Reflecting Highlighter Duos. I did get the shade Baby and then the shade Daddy. So Baby is described as a shimmery pink shade, which is what I have on my skin right now. Is why I'm looking so glowy. And yeah, this is what this looks like. I'm not going to swatch these, especially this one, because you can see it on my skin, but this is what I have on today. And yeah, like I said, that's described as like a baby pink. And then the shade Daddy is described as a rose gold shimmer, and it is beautiful, you guys. This is my favorite one. It is gorgeous. As you can see, well, you guys probably can't, but I put a dent in this already. It is so gorgeous, and I actually have to swatch it for you guys so y'all can see. Hopefully my camera picks it up. I'll put it right here. So hopefully y'all are able to see that. I really hope y'all are, because it is gorgeous, you guys. It pulls such beautiful like rose gold tones. It is just stunning on the skin. If you guys want a more in-depth review on those highlighters, I do have a video on my channel reviewing those products. So yeah, I'll go ahead and link up that video up above if you guys are interested. So next, you guys, we can move on to foundation. I do have the Makeup by Mario foundation. It's out of the box because I use it for today's video. This product is not new to me at all. I've been using this for a few months now, but it's just now featuring my channel, and one of my lovely subscribers wanted me to use this product here on my channel. So yeah, I definitely use this today and I love it. If you guys want a really natural glow, this foundation is definitely for you. And I am in the shade 20 in. Okay, you guys, so we are almost done with the haul, I promise. So the next thing we can talk about is this OneSize powder. I needed to re-up on this. This is not new to me at all. This is the translucent powder in the mini form. For some odd reason, it's just not meant for me to have the full size one. Every single time I want to purchase it online, it's sold out, or if I go into Sephora, it's sold out as well. There's been a couple of times where I could have gotten it online, but I just didn't. So yeah, you guys, I just ended up picking up another mini size one. But I don't use this for my under eye area. I strictly use this for pretty much my whole entire face to just set my foundation and everything, and that's what I use in today's video. So the next product that I want to talk to you guys about is the Huda Beauty mascara. This is a dual-ended mascara. One is for volume and the other side is for curl and length. I love this mascara so much. I actually got a backup. This is my backup. My original one is somewhere. I just used it in today's video actually. Is this one right here, and I keep it in the box because it's so small. This is the mini size, you guys. For some odd reason, I just cannot find the full size of this mascara, and I don't think that she's restocked it on her website. So yeah, I just continue to get the mini ones. But yeah, this is what the mascara looks like, and I want to say it has fibers in it. So this is the length side, and it has like a nice curve in it, and it separates your lashes really nicely. And then the other side is for volume. And that's what that looks like. It is amazing, you guys. Like, if y'all naturally have long lashes, these will make you look like you have on false lashes. Like, I love this mascara so much. So next we can move on to lip products, you guys. I did get quite a few. So the first lip product that I got is the new Fenty Traced Out Lip Liner. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like this lip liner. I don't think that it's the lip liner itself that I don't like. I think it's just the shade that I chose. The shade that I got was I Wouldn't, and I'm gonna go ahead and just swatch that. The shade looks nice. One thing I will say, I don't like how creamy it goes on. I think it just has too much of a slip to it, but it does dry down to a matte finish. So yeah, that's what that shade looks like. It looks very nice on my arm, but when I put it on my lips, I just did not like it. It didn't give me enough definition for my lip line that I usually go for. And when I put it all over my lips, it just did not look right. I don't know. I just don't really care for this lip liner, honestly. So yeah, it is too late to return it, I feel like. So it is what it is. So the next two lip products that I got, they're both from Juvia's place. I have on this one right now. This is the Volumizing Gloss Stick in the shade Sugar Cookie. I don't know how I feel about gloss sticks just yet, you guys. I just much rather prefer like a gloss in a tube versus like it being in the stick form. I don't know. I can't even really tell you the reason why I prefer that. I don't know. Gloss sticks just throw me off. I have no idea, but yeah, I'm gonna just apply some more. But yeah, I do like the shade though a lot. And then I got the Lip Reflect Gloss in the shade Nubian Nude. I really like this color a lot. It's actually very similar to Sugar Cookie. And that's what this looks like. It's very, very pretty. And I like the packaging too. I like how short it is and it's fat. I will say this product can get really messy. I don't know if you guys could tell. I'm going to try to show y'all. You see that? I hope y'all can see that. Like a lot comes out on the brush. So you just need to be careful. if you just whip this thing out, it's gonna like go everywhere. But that's what that color looks like. It's very, very beautiful. As a matter of fact, let me, ooh, okay, I put a little too much. But yeah, that's really pretty. So now for the next lip products that I got, you guys, I literally fell in love with it. My friend was actually applying some when I was with her the other day, and I was just like, what is that? Like, your lips look so glossy, they look so shiny. And she had told me that it was the e.l.f. lip oils. I love these lip oils so much, you guys. I've been using these for quite a while now, and these are all the shades that I got. So I ended up getting the shade Pink Quartz, Honey Talks, Crystal Clear, and Rose Envy. So there is a couple of shades that I don't have that I do plan on getting. But yeah, you guys, the one that I use the most is Honey Talks, of course, because it's like a deep nudie brown color. It's no need to really swatch these because the color doesn't show up that much. So yeah, I'm just not going to swatch these. So last but not least, you guys, I literally could not wait to get my hands on these. When I seen them in Ulta, I was like, whoa, $15 a piece for these is kind of pricey. But I did end up picking these up when they were on sale. So yeah, you guys, I ended up picking up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the Juvia's Place liquid eyeshadows. And if you were wondering if I was gonna swatch all of these, I definitely am, because you guys need to see these. Like, they are so gorgeous, and I'm so glad I was finally able to get my hands on these. Okay, you guys, so we're gonna get started. As you can see, I already did one eye off of camera. I actually recorded this eyeshadow look on my TikTok. So yeah, if you guys would just like to check that out, then you can't even know I'm about to do it on this eye right now. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I stated this in the beginning of the video that I'm going to be using my Wedding Wish palette from Plouise. So since I'm using Plouise eyeshadows, it's only a must that I go in with the Plouise base. I always go in with the Plouise base, honestly, but yeah, that's what I'm going to be using for today's video, especially because we're using her eyeshadows as well. So yeah, you guys, at first I was just like, I don't think I want to do a talk through, but this is like testing new makeup and stuff like that. So I'm just like, that's so weird doing that without a talk through. And like I stated before in the video, this is like makeup that's new to me. None of this is actually like 100% new. So yeah, this is kind of like a new makeup to me, first impression kind of video. So I was just like, why not just do a talk through? So yeah, I'm just going to be taking this base pretty much every single where I'm going to be placing eyeshadow, which is literally from my brow bone all the way down to my lash line. So yeah, and I know I suck, y'all, at freaking putting the names of the brushes and stuff on the screen or telling you guys. So the one that I'm using now is the Plouise 7072 brush. I have a couple of these. I messed up my other one though, so this is pretty much the only one that I kind of like really have. So yeah, even though we're on eyeshadow right now, you guys, we are still talking about Plouise. I am so excited that she has came out with pressed powders. It's almost as if Plouise just hops inside of my brain and she just can literally see everything that I just want her to come out with. It is so crazy. Apparently these pressed powders have been in the making for about 3 years. So yeah, you guys, I literally have such high hopes for this powder. I cannot wait to get mine. I ordered 6 different shades, and these powders are pretty much meant to be brightening powders. They're not meant to set your under eye area. They're supposed to pretty much give a little bit added coverage and added brightness. So that's literally, oh my gosh, y'all, when I read the claims for the powders, I was just like, this is so me. This is what I need in my collection, because I love me a bright under eye. Y'all will see later on if you're not familiar with my channel. Yeah, I just love it so much. So I cannot wait to get them. I will say, y'all, I'm a tad bit nervous because, like I said, the powders are extremely bright. And I got really light shades. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen my collection of the Huda Beauty powders that I do have, but yeah, they're all pretty bright and they work for me. But these powders from Plouise, I heard, are extremely bright. So I got super bright shades. So I hope I can make it work when I do get them. We will see. But yeah, even if there's like a little bit too bright, I can always use just a little amount, and that will pretty much make the product last even longer that way. But we'll see. So like I said earlier, I'm going into my Wedding Wish palette, and I'm going to be taking what am I going to be taking? Make a Toast, and I'm gonna mix it just a little bit with Wiped Off. So this is Make a Toast up here, and this is Wiped Off. And I'm just going to mix those two shades and put it just in my outer corner. I'm not going to go too much into the crease with this shade. So I'm just packing that on. This is literally the technique that I love to do and I've been doing for so long. It's so crazy, you guys. I was just thinking about this the other day, how I literally used to think it was the weirdest thing when people would start off with the darkest shade in the crease first and then work their way up. I used to be a starting with the transition shade girl and then work my way down, but now it's just I cannot do my eyeshadow any other way. It is so crazy how like your techniques and things can change over the years, because I literally despised doing my eyeshadow like this at one point, and now I literally just do it like this. And I took that on a MSQ brush. Sometimes when I don't tell you guys the brushes that I use, it's because they don't really have a name or anything. I get them in a set on Amazon. So a lot of my brushes that I do use, if they're not P. Louise, they are Amazon brushes or Morphe brushes. So speaking of P. Louise brushes, I'm going to be taking the P. Louise, what is this, 164 brush, and I'm going to go into Lucky and Love, and I'm just going to put that on the first inner half of my crease. I love this palette so much, you guys. It is so gorgeous. The shimmers in here, I wish there was like a few more shimmers because they are so bomb, like, and reflective. I don't know if you guys can like tell on camera, but it is gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, another thing that I like to do when applying my eyeshadows, I really like to pack on the shade first. I know you guys are like, yo, this is not blended at all. I like to pack on the shade first to get as much pigment as I would like, and then I go into blending later. That is just something that I like to do. So now I'm going to take another MSQ brush, and I'm going to take Flower Girl. And as we go up in shades, we're going to do more blending and packing on as we go, because now we're starting to get more into the transition shades. So you want to make sure everything is like blended together. If you guys haven't noticed, if you are familiar with my channel, y'all definitely should know this, that I am a P. Louise stan, okay? Like, I love me some P. Louise. I was a part of her Makeup Academy course, I want to say 2 years ago. And it was a really, really nice experience. Obviously, I am in the US. I'm not able to go to the in-person courses or anything like that. But the online ones were just as informative, and I love this so much. It was worth every penny. And yeah, I literally just love P. Louise so much. I love her products. So with that being said, in the academy, we learned the 50-50 method, which is pretty much when you apply one shade and then you go in with another shade, you want to pretty much put half of your brush on the previous shade you apply and then half of the brush on the base, and just make sure that you blend. That way it just gives a more gradient effect, and you can't really see where one color ends and where the other begins. Everything just blends very nicely. I'm just packing that on. I'm doing a little bit more blending than what I did for the other two shades, but I still am just packing it on because I'm focused on opaqueness and the pigmentation right now. And then I'm going into Romance. And this is going to be our last transition shade. So I'm having a really, really light hand with this and making sure it's like really nice and diffused. Like it's kind of tickling me. That's how light I'm going in with this shade. Okay, so now that I got pretty much everything down, now we're just going to pretty much bring back the intensity after we just blended everything out. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do now. And I'm not going to talk through this part, so I'm going to just speed through it. Now I'm going to take my Plouise and Mitchell collaboration. This is the cosmetic paint in the shade Blank Canvas. So now I'm just going to take that on my lid and just carve out my cut crease. Okay, so that's as similar as it's gonna get. So I'm just going to do a little bit of blending right here. So now I'm going to take that first shade that we use in the crease and I'm just going to blend out the edges a little bit. So yeah, it don't look exactly the same, but this is as close as we're gonna get. So I'm grateful for what I got. So now I'm just going to take my two lid shades, which are freaking gorgeous. I'm going to be taking Tantalizing for the first half, and then I'm going to fade that into Inseparable. So I'm gonna take Tantalizing on this small just set brush. This is the detailed shader brush, and I'm just gonna put that in the first half. So I'm really packing on this shade. It is literally gorgeous. I cannot get enough of it. So I'm just packing that on. And it just looks so reflective. Like, I love it so much. So now I'm just going to wipe off my brush and use the same exact one for the second shade. Got a little bit of fallout because I was packing on a lot of that shade. And I'm about to take Inseparable. Okay, you guys, so believe it or not, this is literally my favorite part of the eyeshadow. It literally made such a huge difference. So I'm going to take the shade Romance. This is the last transition shade that we use for the eyeshadow look, and I'm going to take that into this gap right here to blend it in with the outer corner shade. So I'm just going to take my fluffy brush, and I'm just going to apply that right there. And it just, I don't know why I love this step so much, but it just does something to the look. It completes it. That's the best way I can describe it. It literally just completes it. So I'm just gonna go back into that first crease shade and make sure that blends in really nicely. And yeah, I feel like I didn't do too bad with making the cut creases look the same today. So yeah, we're just gonna move on to the face. So I don't think I have any new primers. Yeah, I don't have no new primers, so we're just gonna use the elf where is it, the elf power grip primer. This is the pink one. I'm just gonna use up my travel size one before I use my full size one. So yeah, I'm just gonna apply that all over the skin. I love the kind of finish that it gives the skin and the foundation. Very nice and hydrated, and it definitely gives the foundation something to stick to. So for foundation, we're going to be taking the Makeup by Mario foundation. So like I said, a lot of this makeup, I want to say all of this makeup is not necessarily new, but some of it is new to me. This foundation is actually not new to me. I've used this before, but this is my first time getting the full size bottle because I did sample this foundation a few months back and I fell in love with it. So that's why I have the full size bottle now, and this is my first time featuring it on my channel. So yeah, honestly waited to get a full size bottle because I'm still using my sample size. The lady was nice enough to give me a lot of products, so I've just been using this up before I even touch the full size bottle. So I'm just going to apply this all over the skin. And this is a foundation that you could let sit on the skin for a little bit before you blend it out. It is a very nice luminous foundation, but it's not too luminous to the point where it's just too shiny and too glowy. It does still dry down on the skin very, very nicely, and it's hydrating. And this paired with the elf primer is, oh, it's amazing. So now I'm going to take my Morphe M439 brush and just blend this foundation out. Okay, you guys, so I'm looking really, really glowy. So I don't have any new concealer, so being that I'm using the Makeup by Mario foundation, I thought why not just go ahead and use the concealer as well. So I'm using the Surreal Skin concealer. Let me see, I am using shades 420 and 160. So this is also another product that you can just let sit on the skin. Okay, so now I'm going to blend this concealer out. I let it sit on my skin long enough, probably too long to be honest, but I'm just going to blend that out. Okay, you guys, so before I go in with my brightening concealer, I am going to go into my cream bronzer, which I'm really, really excited about. I am using the Juvia's Place cream bronzer in the shade Amber. So I have been loving the Huda Beauty Tantour cream bronzer in the shade Medium. That has literally been my go-to, so I'm really excited to dive into a different product for once. So yeah, this shade does seem really red. I can actually compare the two so you guys can see. I feel like the one from Huda is a little bit more neutral. And it looks like it's deeper, but it actually isn't. But you can see, I feel like this one pulls more neutral and this one pulls more red. But yeah, we'll see. So what I'm going to do is actually take my Plouise brush, the 72, and I'm going to apply it that way. Just like that, just a little bit more. And I'm gonna do one side at a time because I don't know if this product dries down quickly or not. So I'm just going to take my dense brush and just blend that out. Ooh. Okay, I like the shade. I was a little bit nervous. I thought that it was gonna be a little bit too warm, but I like how it looks. So now I'm going to take my brightening concealer and just do one right here and one right here, because I like me a super bright highlight. So to set my under eye area, I'm going in with the Huda Beauty powder in the shade Cupcake. I don't have any new setting powders, so yeah, I'm just gonna go in with this one. This is my favorite line of powder. In my opinion, this is literally the best on the market. Just going to set the rest of my face. I love this powder so much, y'all. Like, I know y'all see this powder literally just blurring everything. Okay, so now I'm going to take my new bronzer that I got from Rem Beauty, and I got the shade Coconut, which it comes in this packaging. I will say I'm not the biggest fan of this packaging. I feel like it's very weird. Like, it looks like it just don't know what it wants to be, like a circular packaging or square. Like, I just don't like how it's thick right here. It has like this little hump, and it makes it weird to open. I don't know, guys. That's just me. But yeah, so this is what the shade looks like. Like I said, it's in the shade Coconut. Very, very warm. And I'm going to take that on my Wild Universe brush. It does not have a name as far as like what the brush is, but it's kind of like an angle contour brush. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in and lightly set this cream bronzer. Okay, you guys, so for my nose contour, I only use one specific shade for my nose contour, and that is in the OneSize Trio bronzing palette. Let me see. This is the deep one. I need the dark, and it is this shade right here. This is literally the perfect shade for your nose contour. It is honestly perfect. It is the perfect mix between a warm and a cool. Like, it's not too cool, but it's not warm either. So yeah, I'm just going to take that brush and just blend it out a little bit more so it's not too harsh. And I'm just going to set that. I'm still working on my nose contour, y'all. As y'all can see, I was trying to like do a different technique. So yeah, I know it still looks kind of crazy, but just bear with me. So I'm going to go back into that cupcake powder, and I'm going to go over the highlighted areas. And we're going to pretty much start our baking process. So I'm just going to bake the bridge of my nose. So then we're gonna go into my favorite pressed powders. These are the Huda Beauty Easy Bake and Snatch pressed powders. This is obviously not my first time using these powders, but I am gonna do a different technique, which I'm kind of nervous about. But yeah, I'm going to pretty much bake with this powder. Like I said, I love my brightening powder, so it is gonna look a little bit intense at first, but I really want to snatch that nose contour and also do a little bit of baking as well. So I'm just using the little powder puff that it comes with, and I'm just going to line that, and then also just bake a little bit as well. So as you can see, that's really bright, but I love it. So yeah, I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side. I know it looks crazy, you guys, and it looks very intense, but it will get toned down a bit. I just want to let that bake for right now. So what I'm gonna do now is take my OneSize translucent powder. I feel like it's just literally not meant for me to get the full size one. Yes, I could have been ordered it, but I just didn't because Sephora seems to always have the powder, but of course the day that I came, it was sold out. So yeah, I just got another mini version of this shade. This is what it looks like, and I love to use this all over the face because it just sets everything nicely and gives it such a blurred out look. So I'm just gonna go over my entire face with this powder and just tap it in. I'm not swiping at all because I don't want to mess up all of the hard work we just put into the highlight and contour. So you guys, I feel like out of everything that I got, the blushes was like the most thing that I had picked up. So it's kind of hard for me to decide which blush I want to go into. I just don't know. I really don't know. It's like I want something bronzy because I feel like this overall look is super bronzy, but I want some color to my cheeks as well. I really don't know which one I want to go into. I think I'm going to go into, I'm going to put the name up on the screen because I don't want to say it, but yeah, I think I'm going to go into this one, which is so beautiful, you guys. I'm going to go into the cream first. That was really hard for me to choose because I have so many new blushes, but you guys have seen all of them in the beginning of the video. So yeah, this is the one that I'm gonna go with. Going to take that, and that's so pretty. I'm actually really glad I went in with this one. It's blended in really nicely with the bronzer, but it's like not too pinky to where it's throwing off the eyeshadow. And you guys, I'm barely tapping my brush into this product. Like, I'm literally doing this. I'm just stippling it. And I'm getting this much payoff. Like, that is crazy. This is going to last me so freaking long. That's why I don't mind paying almost $40 for this. You get 3 different products, a cream, a powder, and a highlight shade. Come on now. And then look at the color payoff that you get. Barely putting your brush into the product. So now I'm just going to take the same brush and just lightly tap into the powder. And then just set that. So bomb. Oh my gosh, this is so nice. I love this blush so much. So this is what the skin is looking like so far. I don't know which highlight I want to go into, you guys. Like, this is going to be so hard to choose. Somebody just called me and I got really distracted. I don't know what I was saying. But yeah, I have 2 of the Patrick Ta cream highlighter duos. So I have the shade Daddy and I have the shade Baby. I think I'm going to go in with Baby because I feel like it'll go with this look a lot better. Because I feel like Daddy actually pulls more of a pink than Baby does. And Baby is actually described as like a shimmery, icy pink shade. So yeah, I feel like it'll complement the shades that I have on my lid very nicely. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in with this one. This is what it looks like, and of course I'm gonna take the cream first, and I use a specific brush for this, so let me just find it right quick. So I'm just going to lightly take the cream, and it's so crazy, you guys, because a lot of people did not like this product and I loved it like so much. So I just apply a little bit of the cream, and I'm just going to apply this cream every single where I want the highlight to be. So now I'm just going to wipe off my brush and then tap into the powder and just go right over top. Oh, that is so pretty, you guys. Like, ooh, so freaking pretty. Like, if you're gonna be at an event or somewhere where there's just a bunch of light, whoo, like when I say all eyes are gonna be on you, because it is so intense. Like, it's literally the name of the product is light reflecting, and that's exactly what it is. So yeah, I'm just going to take that everywhere. And yeah, it looks so pretty. I love it so much. So I'm just gonna put that back in here. So yeah, you guys, I am pretty much done with the base. It is so beautiful. I just have to set it. I'm actually going to take a mattifying kind of spray versus my e.l.f. ones because I have a lot of moisture going on. Even though I did set my face and stuff, everything is very luminous because of the foundation and the primer that I use. So I'm not going to go into these ones. I'm actually going to take my all-nighter spray. This is the long-lasting makeup setting spray. I really thought, I'm pretty sure I said this in the beginning of the video, but I honestly thought that this product was going to be like dewy, but it's not. I feel like it mattified the hell out of me. Maybe because I used this with the Urban Decay Face Bond foundation, and you know that foundation is more on the drier side, and it is waterproof as well. So yeah, maybe that's why. I'm just gonna shake this up and set my face. Oh my gosh, this comes out so crazy. but it smells really good. So now that I set my face, you guys, we can go back to the eyes. I'm going to go into my Huda Beauty, what is this called, Life Liner. One side is a pencil gel liner and the other side is a liquid liner. So I'm just going to take the thinnest line possible and line my lash line. I'm just doing this so that my lashes can blend a lot better on my lash line. So now I'm going to take my Huda Beauty mascara. This is the Duo mascara. It's two mascaras combined. One side is for volume and the other side is for curl and length. So yeah. So I'm just going to apply my mascara and lashes, and then we can come back to finish off the eyes. Okay, you guys, so my lashes are still drying, but we can go ahead and move on to the lower lash line. So I'm going to be taking Lucky in Love and just lining my lash line with this shade. And then I'm going to take the shade, what's this, Promise, I want to say. Yep, Promise. And I'm going to put that in my inner corner. Ooh. That is so pretty. It is so intense. Oh my gosh. I really hope y'all can see that. That is so gorgeous. Okay, I want to hurry up and get to my favorite part. So I'm going to apply the nude liner. I really hope this looks nice. Like, I've been excited about it this whole time, but I hope it looks nice. I'm gonna actually just, no, which one should I take? So I'm going to take the Plouise Cosmetic Paint in the shade 01. This is the skin tone line. And I'm going to take my very thin liner brush that I got from Amazon, and I'm just going to pick up this product on that brush. This really helps me get into the lash line. And I'm gonna just let that dry. I hope you guys can see the difference. It is so pretty. Like, it just opens up the eye really, really nicely. I love it so much. Okay, you guys, so I literally did my lips off of camera, but I can go ahead and walk you through what I use. So I use the Wet n Wild pencil in the shade Simmer Brown now. This is my favorite pencil for the lip line. I know it's probably just for an eye kohl, but I use it for my lips. I've been using that for years now. So yeah, and then I went in with the, what is this, the volumizing gloss stick from Juvia's Place, and I use the shade Sugar Cookie, and I top that off with a plumping gloss from Hard Candy in the shade Girl Next Door. So yeah, you guys, this is literally the end of today's video. I really hope you all enjoyed today's video and you learned something new. I really like how the look came out, you guys. I look super, super glowy and just luminous. I love the foundation. Every single thing that I use in today's video, I absolutely love. The bronzer was my favorite. Obviously, the eyeshadow palette was my favorite as well because the eyes, they're just popping. Like, I just love how this look came out. I love the foundation. I just love the glow that I have, you guys. Like, I just love everything, and I really like how the look came out. If you guys do plan on getting any of these products, then please let me know down below which products that you're interested in, or if you already have a few of the products that I use in today's video, then just let me know how you feel about them down below. And that's pretty much it, you guys. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one.